Now to a KC24 exclusive. Stuck in Fresno. This exclusive here tonight. A U.S. Marine veteran unable to see his wife for 14 months due to the global pandemic.
The Bali native who moved to China over 2 decades ago came back to Fresno in March of 2020 for a doctor's appointment. 3 days into his trip, China closed its borders, leaving him stranded. Our Medeiros Babb with more on his story.
To be honest, I feel lost. I feel lonely. I miss my wife. She's the only family I have left. Yeah, I have no one to turn to here, and so I have to do everything on my own. I have to support myself emotionally, and it's really hard.
Larry Stevens was born and raised in Fresno, but since 1999, he has lived in China. In 2014, he met Lily in Beijing.
She just loves children. She has one daughter.
Lily and Larry share a passion for traveling and quickly fell in love. In 2016, the couple opened a travel agency that took clients all over Asia, including China and Thailand. You guys are at the airport here?
Yeah, probably.
The two tied the knot in March of 2018 and continued to explore the globe.
This is when we were in Israel. We actually went to Israel together. I told her, I don't want to go. She booked a trip anyway, so I had to go.
Despite the COVID-19 outbreak, Larry came back to Fresno on March 13th, 2020 for his annual doctor's visit.
Came back 3 days later after I got back. They closed the border to China. I couldn't go home.
Larry was stranded with nowhere to live, little money, and no job.
I was not panicked because in 2003, 2002, they had the SARS epidemic in Beijing. And I was in Beijing at that time, and it was nothing.
Larry stayed in hotels, but soon his money ran out and he became homeless.
It's been a nightmare.
The Department of Veterans Affairs put him up at the Veterans Plaza, where he lives with a roommate and recently was able to get a job at Planet Fitness. The couple's travel business went under due to the global pandemic, and Lily had to get a new job as a teacher. Larry says she's struggling financially.
She cries to me a lot because she has money problems.
Larry and Lily video chat twice a day, but after 14 months, the distance is taking a toll. Larry has been trying to get Lily a visa, but it hasn't been easy.
It's been terrible, to say the least, for a lot of our clients.
Immigration lawyer Deepak Ahluwalia says in 2020, the U.S. consulate stopped the visa process for more than a year, creating a large backlog of cases.
There was actually no clarity as to what was actually going to happen.
Ahluwalia says in April of 2021, that process was reopened in a tiered priority system, but is ever changing. For example, recently the consulate in India shut down due to one of the worst COVID surges in the world.
You know, they're in a much worse situation than maybe another U.S. consulate or embassy abroad somewhere else.
Several of his clients, including siblings, spouses of U.S. citizens, and abroad students, in the dark on how long it will take for the process to be complete and stranded from their loved ones until their application is called. Despite the setbacks, Larry willing to do anything to reunite with Lily and hopefully lay down roots right here in Fresno.
I hope my wife can come.
Medeiros Babb, KC24, local news that matters.